So first of all, I think pediatricians and also social media create the expectation and illusion that your child should be sleeping through the night when they're 4 months. And in reality, most babies would sleep through the night around the 9 months mark. But that doesn't mean they would wake up every hour, every 30 minutes. It means that if they wake up every hour, once or twice a night, then that's normal. But when you see on social media that, oh, my child has been sleeping through the night since they are 4 months, then you start doubting yourself as a parent and you think that you're doing something wrong. And I really don't like that because that's not reality. And I wish the education was much better at the prenatal stage because then parents would have known what to expect, basically.
So I'm guessing you're a big fan of reaching people before they're desperate, right? Like getting to them to the point where we're planning on having a baby. But how often does that happen? Is it more often that they come to you when they're desperate, I guess?
I think, and like I always say, my ideal client would come to me when they're pregnant just to prepare. But in reality, it mainly happens around the 34 months mark because parents experience it. But I wish it would be the opposite because, and I always say, give the mom the gift of sleep. So every baby shower, every breath, just give her a gift card to sleep coaching instead of a onesie because everyone can buy material stuff, but not everyone would either. Some parents don't even know that sleep coaching exists, and some are even ashamed to reach out and get help. And I I am someone that if I don't know something, I go out and I look for it or I do my research and I learn how to solve a problem. I don't just stay in a state that I'm not happy or cannot handle.
I think we're aligned there, but I think you raised a really, really great point, is that people do feel ashamed for having to ask for help. But when we do ask for help, there's also an expectation that somebody else will be able to tell us the answer. And actually,
Yeah.
9 times out of 10, it's called sleep coaching for a reason, right? Because you've got the answer in here. You know your child, you know your environment. And it's the same with medical side of things as well. Quite often, a doctor can't give you the answer that you would love them to be able to give you. And that's a really tough thing to come to terms with, especially as a first-time parent, that actually somebody isn't going to come along and solve this problem for me, and we need to work this out ourselves and listen to all the information that's being given to us and choose what path's right for us. Is that sort of like, so you mentioned kind of the almost a shame from parents, but do you find that they are exhausted not just by the sleep deprivation, but by all the conflicting advice and mixture of support that's out there as well?
Yeah, I think also there is a lot of mixed opinions. Also, formula versus breastfeeding, there's a lot of pressure. And to add sleep deprivation to it, you're just overwhelmed and exhausted.
Yeah.
And not everyone has the personality to say, I don't want advice. Let me figure out what works for me and my family. And sometimes it's just backtracks you because you're overwhelmed, you're sleep deprived, and instead of reaching out for help, you're just staying the state of mind that you're at or the situation that you're in. And it's just hard. And, you're a new parent, you don't know. It's just parenting doesn't come with a guide.
No, it absolutely doesn't.